estate agent actually had hired Samantha and Julie to design a house for a piece of property that they had had. And she really loved working with them, thought they were very creative, really knew how to make use of the space. And so when we were, interviewing designers, she recommended them to us, and we met with, I think, 3 others, and they came in and had the best ideas. I walked into this room, which we thought would be an office, and do you work from home now? So it turned into a library, which is my favorite room now, because it's got such a great vibe in here.
When we came into this room, there were only a few bookshelves in here. And the mirror wasn't here, the sconces weren't here. Obviously this gorgeous sofa wasn't here, because we made this for the room, for them. We designed the shape and everything, and the fabric. It's just, this is one of our favorite pieces.
It is, and I remember walking into the room and I thought, what an amazing opportunity this was to create it into something other than a traditional office.
And then the curtains in here are an amazing story, because I found a swatch of this fabric and brought it to Nicole and said, what do you think? It's a bit crazy, but what do you think? And she loved it, and Danny loved it too. So I go back to the store, and a couple of days later, and they said, we can have a whole roll made, but you have to have this amount. So, and it's not cheap fabric. So Nicole said yes to the whole roll. So bought the whole roll, and then we made the curtains.
And made a dress for Nicole too. It looks great.
I feel like with the both of them, the way that they both work, it's really a balanced thing when you're working with a husband and wife team as well, because I think where Sammy and Danny connected because of the English thing and because of the more traditional, Julie really got my desire to make it like overly dramatic and funky. And then, Sammy just took the lead on that and just was like able to find the right fabrics and, find these really cool lights. So yeah, it is a very collaborative effort, and they make it really easy. The other room that we really needed a lot of help with was the master bedroom. They came up with the brilliant idea to do the tufting on the wall, because I think that not only does it make it, soundproof, which is really great when you want to have those like Saturday morning lions, but I think it like kind of gives this really great giant headboard effect.
It is.
Which I think is really great.
No, it looks fabulous.
It's so easy and fun. I mean, that was like the really important thing for me as well, because I've never worked with designers. I wanted it to be a fun experience. I didn't want it to be a stressful one. And they took the stress of it and they just like dealt with it, which was really great, because I've overseen a lot of renovations before at other properties that we had, and it's an incredibly stressful process. A few times things I freaked out about, they were on it in 2 seconds. Like I was in shock how quickly it was remedied and taken care of, and I didn't even have to sweat it at all, which is really great. The biggest thing, the most important thing ever, and why they got the job, aside from their good ideas, because this is the thing that closed the deal, is that they came in on budget. Danny's like, so how much do you think? They said a number, my husband's like, eyes sparkled, and then that was it. That's where they were. That was good.
Every time I close my